In the last video, we spoke about what makes the BMW M140i such an anomalous yet very special car. But all this talk and specs on paper can only go so far. It's time to see what it's actually like to drive.
The engine pulls very strong, and it's not just the power, it's how smoothly that power comes in. It's very satisfying, and not just the power band, but also the lack of vibrations in the engine. It's something that straight sixes are very famous for.
The straight 6-cylinder 3-liter twin-scroll turbo B58 engine with 250 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters of torque on tap is about as good as it gets without getting the full M treatment.
Compared to the E46 M3 that we drove last time, this has almost about the same power as the E46. But with turbos, it feels so much more powerful because of the torque. Obviously the torque just gets in, I'd say, about 2000 RPM. All the torque is there. And it just pins you back in the seat.
Its meaty low-end torque, but slightly weak top-end, doesn't egg you on to wring the car's neck the way a dedicated S-Series M engine would. But this in turn makes the M40i fantastic for daily driving.
Wow, and it rides really well. Initially, BMW in this F30 3 Series, F20 1 Series generation, the ride of the cars is very harsh. I drive a 328 F30 on occasion, and the ride in that in comparison is very harsh. They really sorted that out. The chassis feels great, it feels very compliant. Now we're coming over some very rough roads. It's not crashy at all. Very quiet. And funny enough, we're in sport, so it can actually be even more comfortable. So this really is the perfect car. Being in SA, we don't get any snow, icy roads. We just get rain, so this could be the perfect day. You don't necessarily need four-wheel drive. Obviously, if you engage in a lot of robot-to-robot racing, you wanna ice the guy next to you at the robots. But here, this is the perfect daily. You can have a lot of fun on the road. It's very comfortable. Huge engine at the front, rear-wheel drive only, so you get those exciting driving dynamics. Okay, the road becomes smooth here. Yeah, this engine is something else. This is not my car, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Wow, this is BMW really hit the nail on the head here. Pinning it there, the traction control is on, everything is on, but you can sort of feel the tail playing around just a tiny bit. Obviously the systems are managing all of that, thank God. We all say the electronics are getting in the way of driving, but honestly, if this didn't have anything, I would not have the confidence to pin the throttle at all. Probably would have spun out and hit a tree. So yeah, but you can feel enough to give you some driving satisfaction, and that's a great job that the BMW engineers done, that they managed to calibrate this in a way that it keeps you safe, yet you also feel the car playing around you.
Yeah, good. Nalo can't wipe the smile off his face, guys.
I can't. It's the fun factor on this car, ne? Fun fact on this car, I'll say, ukuthi, I've owned the 135, ne? Still own 135, but I can tell you that the 140 fun factor on it is 10 out of 10 compared to
The 135.
Too much.
I feel what people know about it, but once you get in the driver's seat, something else.
Something else.
Sure. Like you put foot down.
It's wow.
I mean, just listen to that. Just G-force is amazing. This is the face of a happy person. Plus, anyone that knows me knows that I'm a huge fan of BMW. So I'm gonna sleep a happy man tonight.
Seeking greater mass appeal in the segment, BMW's 6-cylinder rear-wheel drive hatch is no more. As an all-round package, the new M135i will certainly make greater business sense. But for enthusiasts, the M140i offers something truly unique in an otherwise homogeneous hot hatch segment. It's really the end of yet another glorious era in motoring.